Oh, my girls, I have missed you all so dearly. Okay, hi Charla and Brina and Ganyu. Well, right now I'm feeling okay because I just spammed a Tylenol or whatever it's called, T3 or whatever it is, for a fever. Like the chest, nose, and headaches and all that stuff I could handle, but the fever, like once the fever goes up, oh my god, it literally kills me. Oh, Trish, I've missed you too. Believe me, I've missed you. Hi, Madonna. I hope. But yes, ladies, we are back, and we are on episode 60, by the way, in our Genshin Impact Let's Play. How crazy is that, you guys? Episode 60. Yes, please and thank you. Like the stream. Like the stream. Well, I'm just feeling decent enough because of the Tylenol 3. As soon as that wears off, I'm gonna feel like absolute garbage. I already know it. Oh, thank you, Aaron, and welcome. My little Blue has been definitely keeping his daddy company. You see him right there? And don't mind all those cords. Hi, Zoo. You love your dad? Oh, baby, look at you. Such a sweet boy. Oh, is that a little too much Tylenol 3? I've been taking it for the past like 3 days. It's definitely been helping my fever. Like once I feel the fever is getting a little too much, I just pop one of those. Definitely been helping for the body aches too. That's for sure. I don't know what I have. I haven't really went to the doctors, but clearly some disgusting person at the gym clearly didn't clean his hands after he went to the toilet and was touching all sorts of machines, and then poor old me came along, touched the same stuff that person touched, and then I got the sickness. And I don't usually ever really get sick. Like, I get sick once a year. So I guess this is like my one time I'm gonna get sick. Or like at the most I'll get sick 2, maybe 3 times a year. But usually I'm extremely healthy. I don't really get sick. But when I do get sick, it's pretty bad. And not to mention that I am really far behind on my work. Past 3 days I haven't been doing any editing on the trailer or anything like that, so I am 3 days behind on my work. Tomorrow I'm anticipating tomorrow I'm gonna be feeling much better. Tomorrow I'm gonna have to work like an absolute dog on the trailer to make up for 3 days of missed work. Well, the next 3 days I'm gonna have to work double. I'm gonna have to work very, very hard, so it's okay. I'm just gonna have to grind it out. Hi, Kim. He has been. He's, That's a good painkiller, I see. Hi, Bridget. Yeah, I've been waking up like the weirdest times too, you guys. Like middle of the night I'll get up and I won't be able to fall asleep. And then Yeah, just all sorts of weird times. Hi, Azura. Welcome. Anyways, let's continue on with the Archon quest, you guys. Because we haven't done the Archon quest in a minute, so... And obviously don't mind my nasally voice. I probably sound very strange, but that's okay. I will get better. What the heck is this? Okay. Alright, let's see. Where is this Archon quest going to take us? Oh, that's right. We have to probably go see Dainsleif for Natlan. I'm so ready to meet Mawika. I've been on TikTok. So one of my TikTok friends, she knows I absolutely love Mawika, and she's been sending me all sorts of Mawika dancing videos, and that's been definitely helping me. Oh, I love the Sumeru music.
Perfect. It's you two. I have a commission here that has your names
Hi,
written all
Kathy.
over it.
Hi, Sarah.
In fact, I'd even go so far as to say you're the only ones for the job.
Oh wow, a commission specifically designed for us. Interesting.
The only ones for the job? Huh. If our help is really that important, it's probably some Archon class commission, right?
Archon class commission. Ooh.
The Adventurers Guild doesn't employ that kind of classification system. In fact, this commission is also probably not nearly as intimidating as what you're expecting. All it asks us to do is to find a missing person.
Huh? Then why did you say we were the only ones for the job?
I came across this
You are
commission
so
while
sweet, my
reviewing our
beautiful
backlog not
Colomita.
too
Thank
long
you.
ago. It seems simple, but our records indicate that over a dozen successive efforts to complete it have all ended in
Indeed,
failure.
I am, Brina. I'm
Despite
eating
attempts by several accomplished
a
and
half
renowned
of a cherry
adventurers.
pie. I have the other
With the
half in the
reputation of the
fridge.
Adventurers Guild
I was gonna
and
eat the whole
performance
thing,
of the
but I'm like,
Sumeru
let's
branch at
just
stake,
see if I could.
it's in our best interest to assign
If I
this
have the
commission to the
appetite for
adventurer with the
half, 'cause
highest
I'm kinda
completion
sick.
rate over the past few years.
Well, that's us for sure.
Yeah, as you can tell, I'm not really worried about what I'm eating right now. Like, I'm sick. Like, I was going to the gym for the past couple of days, but that's just me, like, doing cardio. Like, I was just trying to sweat the sickness out of my body. Like, I would go to the gym, do, like, 25-30 minutes of cardio, and then as soon as the fever started to creep up on me, I'd quickly hop in the car, come back home, and just sleep. Thank you, Charla. Yeah, it's a cherry pie, you guys. It ain't a cream pie. Relax. Although I was gonna get one, but I'm like, enough of the cream pies. Just get yourself a cherry pie and call it a day. Hi, Ryu.
All I'm asking is for you to give it your best shot. If it proves to be beyond your capabilities as well, I'll talk to the commissioner about canceling the commission.
We
Okay,
just
so
try
what
to
are we
sweat
looking
the
for?
sickness out of your
And what
body,
is it
Kyla,
about
yeah.
this commission that's made it so hard to complete?
This commission was jointly issued by the residents of Vimara Village. They say one of their own villagers has gone missing. But the problem is,
So,
they don't
Madonna,
know the
you have
missing
to tell
person's
me,
name.
is
They can only
Mawika
provide
one of your favorite
information about
characters
his
now?
general appearance.
Even more so than Sucrose? Or do you still like Sucrose the best?
They're all from the same village, but they don't even know his name? If so many adventurers have failed to complete this commission, maybe this missing villager doesn't exist at all. Could it be some sort of a prank or something?
Unlikely. Several villagers came by to issue the commission, and judging by their appearance and tone of voice, they seemed incredibly sincere. It certainly didn't seem like a joke to them. Besides, putting up a commission requires a processing fee. There aren't many upsides to a prank that costs Mora to carry out.
Hope, believe me, I could so use cuddles right now. Although, if you cuddle me, you would definitely get sick. My kind of sickness is like sickness on steroids. Anyone who's even remotely, like even shares a cup with me, you're gonna get sick.
In any
My
case,
sickness is highly
it would probably
contagious.
be best to go to Vimara village and ask around first. The Adventurers Guild does have some
Kyla,
information
you are
on
going
hand,
to love
but I
her
would
so
say
much.
anything
Well, you've
you can
already
learn
seen
directly
plenty
from
of
the
her, I
villagers
bet, but
would be far more reliable. The best way
you
to
guys are
avoid
gonna love
misdirection
Malika.
is to go to the source.
Alright then, let's go!
Thank you, Rita.
I'm starting to get really curious
I
about this
guess
whole
that's the
thing.
next best thing. Virtual cuddles. I'll take it. Okay, go to Vimara Village. Let's go see. That's... Hold on. This is... Is this in Gandharvaville? No, Gandharvaville is right there. Oh, Sumeru. It feels like just yesterday we were in Sumeru, you guys. Oh, where has the time gone? And now we're moments away from entering Natlin. Although, I do like calling Natlin Notlin. I'm so mad. Probably one of the girls in chat got that joke. I gotta stop joking about that kind of stuff. Oh, I make myself laugh. The subtle little dark humor, little jokes I say that literally just flies past 99% of your guys' heads. It's awesome. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. I gotta really not think about that right now. Oh my god.
We made it to Vimara
Aaron.
village!
I
Why don't
think
we talk to some
I
of
think
the
Aaron
villagers to learn
knows.
a little bit more about the missing guy.
Aaron,
If
you
this
and I are
commission
bad.
is really as challenging
You
as
and I
Clever
are
made it
so
out to
bad.
be, we're gonna need to carry out a very
God.
detailed investigation.
Hello there. You looking to buy something? I do business in this area.
Oh, no, we're adventurers. Catherine sent us to look into a commission here in Vimara village.
Yeah, she didn't really give us a whole lot of info, did she?
Ah, so you're here about that then. Ah, you're not the first, that's for sure. We've certainly made a lot of
Oh,
trouble
Brett
for you
is
all.
Azura.
To
That
be
is
honest, we
awesome.
aren't
I
holding
actually
out
did
much
not know
hope.
that. What's
Many
up, Brett?
adventurers have made their
Welcome.
way out here, confident they'd be able to
Heard
help
a
us.
lot of great things
only to
about you,
leave
my
soon
man.
after with nothing to show for their efforts. We've pretty much had it up to here in questions, and the area around the village has practically been overturned in search of clues. But no one has been able to make any headway.
So, this person we're looking for, what's his name? Where did he live? Does he have any relatives?
I don't know. I really have no clue. I couldn't tell you.
Okay, guess you are really sick of answering questions.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound short with you. I was actually just giving you my answer to your questions.
My humor is so messed up at times. It would literally, I'd probably scare some of you.
I know it may seem like we don't have anything to offer by way of information, but I promise you, we all have a very strong impression of him. When you live in the same village as someone, you develop a lot of memories together, you know? We just don't know the specifics. Maybe we did at one point, but
Laughing
that
so much
information
over
is long
crying.
gone by now. At least that's what everyone in the village seems to think. We've all exchanged what we know, and that was the only logical conclusion.
Alright, specifics
Hi,
aside
my
then,
beautiful Melinda.
what kind
Welcome.
of person was he?
We are going to be seeing Jalonen very soon, by the
Young
way,
guy,
Melly.
in his
I hope
early
you're
20s
excited.
probably. Incredibly kind sort of person, always willing to lend a helping hand. I'd chat with him when I didn't have any customers. I even saw him stick out his neck for others on more than one occasion.
Indeed.
Very interesting guy, that one.
Now that you've started talking about him, you don't seem nearly as down in the dumps as you did before. Seems like he left a pretty good impression on you.
But of course.
You know, this one
everyone in
time
the
I was
village
eating a
is
cherry
pretty fond of
pie,
him. We wouldn't have issued
and
that commission otherwise.
a couple of the cherries, the pits weren't
There aren't many young
taken
people
out,
like
and I
him
like
nowadays.
nearly choked
So
it
genuine and pure. To think that he
I don't know why
just
I'm
up and
laughing about
disappeared
that.
One day. I just hope nothing bad happened.
Could he have just moved away without telling anyone?
No, he's not the type to leave without saying goodbye. And anyway, moving away without being seen by a single person in the village? There's no way he would have been able to manage that.
Huh. Alright, thanks for the information. We're gonna go ask around some more.
I should have really got some tea to have with this pie. Something nice and warm for my throat. Ugh, I'm too lazy to go and make tea for myself. I wish I had a maid.
What am I going to do about this assignment?
I mean, I could get a maid, but my paranoia would not allow it for someone that I don't know to be inside of my condo or my home. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
It's that guest.
That's like me
side
anytime
here.
I'm like close to death on a motorcycle,
Hi,
Aaron. I
Grandpa,
like
Medea.
literally just
We're
laugh.
here to help you look for the guy that's gone missing.
Anytime I get close to death, I just laugh. I don't know why.
So that's what brings you to these parts. Coming all this way for our sake. That's so very kind of you. With your help, I trust that young man's case is in good hands.
Could you tell
Yeah,
us
it's
a
a
bit about
common
him?
thing, Brina, for
Of
people
course, I'm happy to
chip
help
their
any way
tooth
I can.
by a cherry
With
pit.
my failing eyesight, I'm afraid I can't offer much about his appearance.
Oh,
but I
Kathy,
do
we're
remember
about
hearing
to
the sound of
meet
his
Chaska
voice.
too soon.
Not recently, of course. That loss
We actually have a
has
lot
left me
of
feeling
girls
quite
in
empty.
chat who
I
very
don't
much
think
like
his
Natlin
parents are
characters.
still living in the village.
Funny enough.
But somehow he never seemed lonely. In fact, he was usually the one offering companionship to others. He would often take time to visit the elderly or play with the orphans in the village. And whenever someone had something on their mind, he was there to listen with
Yeah, I
open
could.
ears. He
Kathy,
always
but
knew just what to say.
oh,
As
I
the
want
village
someone else
chief,
to make me
I
tea.
owe him many thanks. Helping
Sometimes
villagers
when I get in these
navigate
moods, it's
difficult
like I just want
moments in their
someone else to do it.
lives should have been one of my responsibilities.
It's like,
But
yes,
he
I
was
can do
often
it,
the
but
one rising to the
you
occasion.
know this one time?
Wow. He seems like
well,
such a
not one
nice
time.
and gentle
One time is
person.
me being
no
like
wonder
a
his
big liar.
disappearance affected you all so much.
Hundreds of times, I should say, where I'm like,
You wouldn't happen to know any details
I'm just
about
at
his
home and I'm
name,
like, oh, I'm really
address, or
craving
family
this. And
situation,
I'll
right?
just like call my friend and I'll tell her, hey, you need to go pick this up and that
ashamed
up.
to
And she'll be
admit
like,
it,
I'm at
but
work.
I just
And I'll
can't
tell her,
remember.
okay, when's your break?
No
Can you
matter
go on
how
your
you
break?
look at it, I should
And then the
know
poor
those
girl will go
things.
on her break,
For some
pick me
reason,
up
no matter
my
how
food,
hard I try to
quickly
remember, the
drive it over to
information
me, and then
just
go
doesn't
back to work.
come.
I feel so bad
Perhaps my
sometimes.
age really has caught up with me.
Well, when I
this
get in
time.
these lazy moods, I
Oh,
just
it's
like
okay.
when other
There's no
people
need to
do
force
stuff
yourself
for
to
me.
try and remember. We'll figure something
Oh,
out.
and Dennis too. I get Dennis to drive all over the city for me.
Well, Traveler, what do you think?
Like that one night when I couldn't sleep. I'm like, Dennis, I don't care what you're doing, you're gonna come hang out with me.
I don't think so too. Like, the name thing. It's so weird that no one remembers his name. And nobody has been able to tell us anything about his family or where
Deal,
he
Kyla,
lived.
but you gotta be in
Like
Llama's
this guy's been erased from
cosplay for
reality
me.
or something.
It's okay. I spoil my friends too. I ask for like the bare minimum, and then anything I give them in return, it's like tenfold. That's kind of how I work.
Wait, so you're saying it's not that he's been erased necessarily,
Orange
but
juice, a
more
little bit
like
of
he
OJ.
never existed to begin with? Okay, Paimon's gonna need some time to process that one.
And I
Someone who
love them.
only
I have the
exists in people's
bestest of
memories?
friends.
You two are the adventurers who just arrived, right? You're here for the Vamara Village Commission?
Yep, sure are. We were
Nice
just
to meet
looking
your
into the case.
uniform. I like that.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Aw,
Thank goodness you haven't given up.
Columbina. How
I've been
sweet.
so worried the Adventurers Guild might cancel our commission. My name is Atosa, by the way. I grew up here in Vamara Village. Anyway, I just wanted to say, please keep searching for a missing villager. I'm begging you. You have to find him.
Brina, you sweetheart. I'm literally eating like a turtle.
Yeah, no need to worry. We'll give it our best shot. So, were you close to the missing villager? Are there any
Yeah, it's not
leads
the
you can give us?
best cherry pie I've had, but it'll do.
I'm not sure this counts as a lead, but follow me. There's a place I'd like to show you.
I know you would, Charla. It's literally in your DNA to take care of others. You are father, by the way. You're the head of the House of the Hearth. Look at Sumeru. It is actually so beautiful. I'd literally just like to bring a little blanket, lay it down right here, and take a little nap. Oh my god. Especially with this music playing in the background and the sunset, I would be able to fall asleep so quick.
Is this the place? Under this tree?
Yep.
Good, Hope. I'm glad
I know
you
it
like
doesn't
it.
look like much, but this place is very meaningful to me. It's so full of memories. We used to always sit together under this tree and talk. Sometimes we would look up at the clouds in the sky or stop to feel the wind against our skin. We could sit there for hours at a time,
Kyla.
never realizing how long it had been. I was actually adopted by the people of Vamar village. The forest rangers found me in the woods as a child.
You are true,
I was
yeah.
surrounded
Pretty
by
much
such
mother
good
of the
people,
forest.
and
Yeah.
growing up in the village was so lively. Still,
Your
there were
adopted
times when I
daughter?
couldn't help but feel incredibly
Who's your,
alone.
oh, are you saying Llama's your adopted daughter?
How should I put it?
Or you were
When something's
grounding
bothering
earlier
you,
today?
or
Oh,
when
you're
you
so
have good
lucky.
news to share, you always want to talk about it with somebody. But for the longest time, I didn't know who I could talk
Thank
to,
you, Kathy.
or if I should say anything
You're
at
very
all.
precious to me.
Everyone has their own problems to deal with. Even if I might want to confide in others, I don't want to become a burden. Really? You know exactly how I feel?
Aww.
Wow, that sounds really nice. You're quite lucky. When it comes to our missing villager, well, I guess you could say that to me. He felt like both a family member I could rely on and a friend who could really understand me. No matter what came my way, I knew I could always talk to him. He was so thoughtful and pure, and patient too. Whenever I talked to him, he would always seem so interested, as if the things I was describing were just as important to him as they were to me. Ever since he disappeared, there's been so much I wanted
hi,
to
Sarah.
tell him.
Welcome.
No,
Your adopted
none
daughter,
of those
she's
things
coming up
matters
soon?
now.
Are you talking
I
about
just really want to
Nefer?
see him again.
I'm so confused.
Wow. You two must have been really close. Did he ever tell you anything about himself?
Oh, your adopted
Mostly
daughter.
just
I know
talked
who you're
about
talking
interesting
about.
things he saw around the village.
Yeah.
He'd share
Now
a
I
lot
know
of his
who you're
own
talking
wild
about.
ideas as well. Oh, right. I did ask him about his parents once. But all he said was, they're not here anymore.
It's probably
I didn't
like
know whether that
Paimon,
meant they had
or
left
sorry,
the
not
village
Paimon.
or passed
Lumine
away,
said,
and
kind
I
of
didn't
like
want to
a
cry.
Greater Lord
Still not
Rukadavada
much to go
situation.
off of.
I'm not sure.
Look at me. Talking your ear off and still nothing to show for it. I'm sorry I wasn't more help.
You used to have a cough from last month?
The last time I talked this much in one
Have
go
you,
was when
got
we
it
were
checked
still
out, Bridget?
together. Huh, come to think of it, every time we talked, it
I
always
can't
seemed
eat
to
no
be
more
around
pie.
dusk. Just like right
That's
now.
enough pies.
Time always passed by really slowly.
And that is a lot,
Even
because
when it felt like
your
we'd been
boy
talking
can
for
definitely eat
hours,
pie.
the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Well, time always seems to pass slower when you're relaxed, right? What's wrong, Traveler?
You should definitely play it, Brett.
Hey,
It's a free
look at
game,
those
by the
wind
way.
trails over there.
You can
Doesn't
download
it
it
seem
on
like they're
your
acting a
console
little
or your
strange?
phone or on your PC. Definitely well worth it. I promise you, like, literally just download it and play it for like an hour and you'll fall in love with it. Guaranteed. Oh my goodness. It's an Abyss Mage. Little slime balls.
Disorder. Could they be the ones behind all of this?
Some chicken noodle soup. I think I just need some Kyla's cooking. That's what I need.
Quick, get ready to fight!
Get him, Monsieur Nouvelette.
A new moon rises.
Settle down.
Settle down. Oh, by the way, have you guys watched the video on the new event in Mondstadt in Genshin? Oh my god, it is so amazing.
Be sanctified.
Laid bare.
Yeah, this team is like so weird. I'm using.
Thank you so much. I wasn't expecting monsters to show up. If you hadn't been here, I'm not sure what I would have done.
It was no trouble.
I think it'll be an interesting night, Charlotte, for you both.
Now that I think about it, the hilly trolls around Vilmara village have been a lot more active lately. They seem agitated and would often attack anything in sight.
Boolean
Chief Amadea
cubes,
doesn't
yeah.
allow the children to play in the area around the village anymore.
Maybe the Abyss Order really is involved. Well,
Oh,
we
my
should
God,
head back
Hope.
and check out the
You
situation
have
in
no
Vilmara
clue how
village,
much,
just in case. If the
TLC I
Abyss Order
really
is
need.
plotting something that could spell trouble
My
for the
brain
villagers.
needs more,
Wait a second. That person! It's Dainsleif!
oh my goodness, this is so annoying.
It's you two.
My contact went
a
in the
friend of
back of
yours?
my eye. I have to get it out. It's literally in the back of my eye right now. Because I was like messing around with my eye with little tissue paper. I'll be back. I have to get this contact out of my eye now. Hi, Wolf. By the way, I'm sorry to hear about your situation, Wolf. I saw your DM. If there's anything I can do to help, just give me a shout. We're always here for you. Take as long as you need for yourself. Look who it is, guys. Dainsleif. Yeah, it's common. Contacts sometimes go in the back of your eye. It happens.
Well, I'll leave you all to it then. I should head back to the village and check up on Chief Amadea and the others anyway. Well,
Yeah, I
see
just
you
took the
later.
contacts out. I don't know if you could tell, but if my eyes are pitch black, like I'm possessed, that's my natural eye color. It's hardly even brown. My eyes are so dark. I wouldn't even say they're brown. They're like borderline black. I mean, the chief in Brazil did say there's something in this
Why do you
boy
always have to pop up out of nowhere like that?
needs to
Is it
come
your life's
out.
mission to jump scare us or
That
something?
like maybe it got lost in translation, but that's what my guide told me. He's like, yeah, he said there's something in you that needs to come out. As I was like literally in the fetal position, vomiting on myself, and I felt like I was gonna piss myself too.
It's hardly personal, or intentional for that matter. As long as you and I are both in pursuit of the Abyss Order, we're bound to
No,
cross
we can
paths.
definitely continue on with the stream. Being around my
So
girls
you're here to
always makes
investigate
me
the
feel
Abyss
better.
Order then. That would explain the monsters
And on
you
top
were
of that, I
fighting
took
just
a
now.
Tylenol 3, so I'm feeling decent enough to stream. Like, obviously not 100%, but decent enough to stream.
Naturally. Hold on. Are you not here for the same purpose? No matter. It may have taken you a while to catch on, but I'm sure you've also realized by now that there's something strange about this place.
Everyone in my family has brown eyes, like just bright brown eyes, and then I have like super, super dark eyes compared to everyone in my family.
The Abyss Order is most certainly planning something in this area. Or worse. Their
My
plan could
health
already
is
be in
more
motion.
important. Aww. Melinda.
So you think the Abyss Order is behind the hilly trail activity in the area?
Yes, if it's not the Abyss Order, or just the Abyss, it's the Fatui. More than likely, if anything bad happens in this game, just chalk it up to the Fatui. It's more than likely the Fatui.
As things stand, I highly doubt that is their primary motive. I would imagine the increased hilly trail activity is merely a byproduct of whatever it is they're really trying to accomplish.
Still, the hilly trail activity is causing a lot of problems for the people here. We should stick around
Hi,
for a
Bob.
while and protect the village,
Welcome.
don't you think?
Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing?
The best way to protect them is by figuring out what the Abyss Order is truly planning. That is how we prevent further tragedy. And you shall have them. I never intended to hide anything.
You know, the
from
funny thing is, Brina, my mom used to always joke around saying that I was adopted. So a little, background, little fun story. She would always tell me, well, look at your two brothers and look at your sister. You look nothing like any one of them, and you don't look like me or your dad. And that's so true. I don't look like any of my siblings. I don't share the same goals as any of them. I'm very, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm very non-traditional. I carve my own path. I do what I want to do. And I have always, I've always went against what my parents have wanted. That's one thing you guys need to know about me. All my siblings, they did everything by the books. And they carried on with their life, have kids, do this, go do that, everything by the books. And then there's me, where I did everything the complete opposite way around. I did it my way. And on top of that, I don't look nothing like any one of my family members. So I can definitely believe that I was adopted. But she's like, I'm just joking, you're not adopted. But I can genuinely believe that I was adopted.
Don't worry. There should be ample time to talk.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bob. Unique, Kyla? That's one way to look at it. Or I'm just really messed up in the head.
Ah. So that was the commission that brought you here to Vimara village.
You know, Wolf, apparently a lot of girls can do that, where their eye color changes based on their mood. You're not the first one who's told me that. Yeah, like, I'm not just different, Charlotte. I am like, you wouldn't even think that, like, I was even born in the Middle East. That's how different I am compared to even, you go talk to other Middle Eastern guys who are born in that part of the world. I'm nothing like them, so definitely a different kind of individual, that's for sure.
Someone who seems to only exist in
I guess that's
people's
up to you to
memories.
decide whether that's a good thing
It is
or not.
indeed quite intriguing. I would agree that it's unlikely you have a simple missing persons case on your hands. However,
I like
any
how
possible
Dainsleif
connection
just
to the
shows
Abyss
out of
Order is
nowhere.
still unclear. It appears all we have by way of clues is
Thank you,
increased hilichurl activity, and that is certainly not much to go off of.
I don't like following other men. That's one thing about me, Kathy, is I like to do things the way I want to. I don't like following another man. I can't catch myself being a follower. I have to do things my way. It has to be my way. That's the only way.
Right! That mysterious voice she heard in her brother's memory. The one who called himself a sinner. Who is he?
Ooh, someone who calls himself a sinner. Okay, hold on. So we're getting into the juicy parts of the lore, you guys. You probably want to pay attention here. Thank you, Charla. Okay. Hope, thank you so much for the $20, Mark Corzon. I'm sorry you were sick. It breaks my heart. But I want you to know that I'm sending you plenty of TLC big kisses on your forehead and cuddles from Columbina. Well, if it's cuddles from Columbina, Hope, and you, which you are Columbina in my eyes, you know I'm going to feel better in no time. Watch. Tomorrow I'm going to wake up. I'm going to feel 110% because of Columbina. Thank you, my love.
Traveler, let me ask you this. Do you believe your sibling to have betrayed you?
Our sibling to have betrayed us? I don't think it's that simple. I'm not sure.
I sense hesitation in your words. After all, you still haven't figured out the whole truth of what happened. There's still hope for the two of you to reconcile. Irreparable damage has not yet been done.
Remember, Dainsleif does not like our sibling, our brother, because he is the leader of the Abyss Order. They call him the Prince.
The sinner you wish to know about, his situation is different. He and his fellow sinners have long betrayed me, and long betrayed their nation.
Okay, so maybe Dainsleif will explain this further, but here, I'll just tell you guys this. When they talk about the sinners, the Conrian sinners, they're talking about a small group of individuals who dabbled in the powers of the Abyss. You know, the Abyss? Like, the Abyss and the Abyss Order are two different things. The monsters of the Abyss aren't really on anyone's side, right? They go and just destroy humanity. And then the Abyss Order wants to control and harvest the powers of the Abyss. So when these individuals from Conria started to dabble around with those powers, the Heavenly Principles came and just nuked Conria, wiped it off the face of the planet pretty much. And anyone who did survive, they became cursed with immortality. Dainsleif being one of them. So Dainsleif does not like these Conrian sinners because he believes that they were the direct cause of Conria's fall, right? So Dainsleif does not like the Conrian sinners at all. He knows them, but Dainsleif himself has been cursed with immortality, and he's been horribly disfigured, as you guys could see with his arms and his face. He's disfigured, right? He bears the curse of immortality now. So when they talk about the sinners, the Conrian sinners, a select group of individuals messing around with powers that they shouldn't have been messing around with, the Heavenly Principles came along and said, hey, you better stop that. They didn't. The Heavenly Principles, sent the Archons. We don't know 100% which Archons were there at the time. We do know that Raiden Shogun's sister was there, probably destroying Conria too. Most likely Zhongli was there, destroying Conria. Venti, I don't think Venti was there. Mawika possibly was there too, destroying Conria. By destroying Conria, we mean like going in there and fighting the Abyss, right? Because when the Conrian sinners were dabbling with those powers, a whole war broke out, right? So, and then the Heavenly Principles obviously at the end won with the help of the Archons, and Conria was wiped out. So, again, Conria, they weren't very innocent, despite what a lot of other lore crafters might say. They were messing around with powers that were extremely, extremely dangerous, and it was directly going against the gods, the Heavenly Principles. Come, Zeus. Zeus, watch out, move. Good night, Wolf. And hello, Sonic. Welcome. Good to see you again. Yeah, Zhongli more than likely was there when the Conrian War was happening. I'm pretty sure Mawika was there too. There's this one dialogue that Raiden Shogun says about Mawika that pretty much confirms Mawika was there too.
His name is Vedrfolnir, the Visionary.
So this is one of the Conrian sinners, Vedrfolnir, the Visionary. There's, I think, 5 Conrian sinners. I could be wrong. Maybe someone in chat, you guys can confirm how many Conrian sinners there are. None of them are good. They're all villains. They've all they pretty much caused the destruction of their entire nation. So I would not say they're good guys.
I'm loath to admit it, but he is also my kin.
I did not stream, no. Oh, okay, so the Visionary is Dainsleif's older brother. I did not stream last night, Bob, no.
Your brother?
Yeah, no. Cats can't catch a cold from a human being, no. No, you guys don't need to worry about Zeus. He cannot catch whatever I have.
There were 5 of them. The 5 sinners of Conria.
Oh, there you go. So I was right. 5 sinners of Conria. Again, these are gonna... This is very, very juicy, and this is kind of stuff you'll probably want to pay attention to, because you're probably going to want to remember this stuff when we go into Nodcry, by the way. Kind of a spoiler.
The wise Roptatir.
Oh, here we go.
The Visionary Vedrfolnir. Gold Rhine Daughter. The foul Sertaloja. And
don't like
Rahier
him.
of Solnari, Reri.
Okay, so these are the Conrian sinners, right? Heroptatir, Vedafilnir, Rhine-daughter, Sertologi, and Rerir. Rahier of Solnari. He's not the worst, but he's definitely up there for one of the worst characters. Well, I mean, all of the Conrian sinners, they're bad, but even amongst the Conrian sinners, there are some sinners who are worse than others. Once you guys start to see some of the sinners and what they've done, you guys will be like, oh, okay, yep, we have a whole new like ladder for the most evil characters in Genshin Impact.
No matter how eroded my memory may become, I will never forget their names. One day, I shall have my vengeance.
Yeah, so like I said, Dainsleif does not like any of the Conrian sinners. It's because of them he's cursed, and it's because of them his nation was wiped, literally pretty much nuked. That's like the best way I can put it. They stood no chance against the Heavenly Principles and the Archons, obviously. You guys gotta remember, the Archons are like, they pretty much work under the Heavenly Principles, right? I mean, look at Raiden Shogun A. She was doing everything and anything to hold on to eternity, right? To keep things the same for the Heavenly Principles until they awoken, right? So, even in Raiden Shogun's alt, what does she say? She says, I don't know, she says something for eternity or something like that, but pretty much saying that she sides with the Heavenly Principles. Right now, I would probably say Raiden Shogun probably doesn't side with the Heavenly Principles no more, but in the beginning when we met her, she was definitely siding with the Heavenly Principles. Venti, I would say, doesn't side with the Heavenly Principles. Zhongli, I would say, doesn't side with the Heavenly Principles. Nahida is just pretty much born in the grand scheme of things, so I would say Nahida probably doesn't side with the Heavenly Principles. So far, I would say none of the Archons really side with the Heavenly Principles anymore, just so you guys know. Obviously, we haven't met the Tsaritsa. We don't know if she... Well, you can take a very educated guess and say the Tsaritsa hates the Heavenly Principles, but we don't know for a fact. But if I had to say, I would say the Tsaritsa hates the Heavenly Principles. So far, I mean, thus far in the game, none of the Archons side with the Heavenly Principles anymore.
Wait, some of those names sound really familiar.
Dainsleif
Rhine-daughter is the one who created Albedo. Sertologi is Skirk's master.
Okay, here we go. So Rhine-daughter, aka Gold, was one of the sinners, and mind you, she's also part of the Hexen Circle, right? An elite group of witches, mages, whatever you want to call them. She's the one who created Albedo and Skirk's master, as you guys know from the Fontaine Archon quest. That's Sertologi is Skirk's master.
And the one we just learned about, Dane's brother, Vedafilnir. If he was the voice of the sinner, then the one who inspired Clothar to create the Abyss Order was him.
Do you guys remember Clothar? That one little kid's dad. What was his name? I'm forgetting his name. Where he was trying to get us to turn his son back into a person, but he was Hilichurl. I'm forgetting his name. But yeah, that's the person who created the Abyss Order. But he's long dead now, so... Curry Bear. Yes, thank you, Curry Bear. Oh, that's a really good question. In Mondstadt, if Venti died, it would probably be Andreas who becomes the Archon. Or I don't think Dvalin would want to become the Archon of Mondstadt. I would have to say in Mondstadt it would have to be Andreas, or it would probably be Varka. Probably between those two, but knowing Varka, Varka would probably not want to become the Archon. In Liyue, it would probably be someone like Cloud Retainer or one of the Adepti. Pretty much any of the Adepti in Liyue could become the Archon. In Inazuma, 1,000,000% it would be Yaimiko. Yaimiko would be the Archon. And in Sumeru, oh, that's a tough one. Who would become the Archon in Sumeru if Nahida wasn't around? That's a difficult one. I don't know. But in Fontaine, I mean, Nouvelette runs the show in Fontaine, right? Nouvelette is like Fontaine's protector. He pretty much owns Fontaine. He's the strongest being in all of, well, one of the strongest beings in all of Teyvat. So Nouvelette doesn't even have to be the Archon. Nouvelette runs the show in Fontaine. That's a good question. You want to hurt Sir Deloji? That's so funny. Dvalin doesn't really meddle with humans too much. You gotta remember, like in the most like recent event in Mondstadt, you guys should probably go watch the video on YouTube if you don't play the game. We get to see Dvalin a lot, but Dvalin really doesn't meddle around. Like the only time Dvalin ever comes out is when Venti calls him. Yeah, probably, Brina. You're actually probably not wrong. We can't even say Al-Haytham would want to become the Archon because he didn't want to even become the Grand Sage. Remember, he had the opportunity to become Grand Sage of Sumeru, and Al-Haytham turned it down.
They were once people of great esteem in Khaenri'ah. Those who carried the hopes of the nation. They were the best.
So these are who the sinners were.
Respective fields.
So the sinners, before they became sinners, they were very, great esteemed Khaenri'ahns, right? They were people of very, very high importance in Khaenri'ah.
The six of us, together. We should have been the ones to prevent the disaster. The ones to stop the Vinster King from continuing to rock the foundation of the world.
The Vinster King spearheaded pretty much that whole operation of dabbling with abyssal powers in Khaenri'ah.
Yet, deep within, the five of them craved something more. They could not resist the call of the abyss, and divided among themselves a power that could destroy the world.
So this is why I say the sinners really weren't good guys, because if the heavenly principles didn't step up and stop the Khaenri'ahn sinners and wipe out Khaenri'ah, who knows at what extent the Khaenri'ahn sinners would have went to literally keep absorbing abyssal power. So with that being said, their greed and lust for power could have corrupted and destroyed all of Teyvat, right? So with that being said, obviously the heavenly principles, there's an argument to be had, they're not good guys either, but I would say depending on what side you fall under, there's an argument to be had on both sides. Whether you're on Khaenri'ah's side, whether you're on Celestia's side, that's obviously up to you to decide.
So they became sinners, but also transcendent beings.
Oh my god, Skirk is such a great unit.
World-shattering power.
Wuthering Waves, yeah, Wuthering Waves a good game. I never got into the story of Wuthering Waves, but I do like the characters. The characters are quite cool. Arlecchino can take over for Mawika. Arlecchino and Skirk had a fight. I think that would be a very, very quick battle. I think Skirk would be able to beat Arlecchino in like a blink of an eye.
And when the cataclysm occurred,
You
not
guys
one of
gotta
them stood
remember,
up in
Skirk
defense
is
of their
like,
nation.
I mean,
Not
sorry,
one came forward to prevent the tragedy.
Arlecchino is like
for
in
that,
her early to
they shall
mid
never
20s.
have my
Like you guys
forgiveness.
gotta remember, like in the grand scheme of things, Arlecchino is still kind of like a kid, right? Like yes, well, I don't want to spoil too much about Arlecchino's history, but a lot of people love Arlecchino. She's loved by many, but I think in terms of power levels, people put Arlecchino a little too high in power scaling. Is Arlecchino strong? Very, yes. She's fourth of the Fatui Harbingers for a reason. She's smart, she's strong, she's capable, so on and so forth. But when you're comparing Arlecchino to god level powers, Skirk is like she literally can go in and out of space. Her master, Sertologi, is extremely powerful. Skirk is powerful. I don't think there's really an argument to be had who would win in a fight, Skirk or Arlecchino. Like Arlecchino's powerful, but you'd have to. There's categories of strength levels. I don't think you could really compare like mortals and gods unless the mortal has god level powers. Then in that sense, sure, but I would say without a doubt in my mind that Skirk would be able to win.
Indeed. If they are not stopped, the day is sure to come when they will also betray the entire world.
Hi, Husker. That I would say Mawika. I think Mawika is one of the characters. She doesn't get enough credit
Of course.
in the game.
As I said, I never intended to hide anything from you.
Obviously, I don't want to spoil too much about Mawika because we haven't met her in game. But Mawika, she's probably the most, well, not probably, Mawika's the most hated Archon. She's one of the most hated characters, and Mawika comes from the most hated nation in Genshin Impact in terms of what the community sees. So, rightfully so, the vast majority of the Genshin Impact community are never going to admit and appreciate and see the achievements of Mawika, but Mawika's one of the characters I would say she is definitely slept on and overlooked in terms of power levels. Just go do a quick Google search. Go watch the Natlin Archon quest if you want to. Go look at her character story mission. Go do that. Go look up a little bit of lore about Mawika and you'll see how powerful she is.
So, Dane, what have you been looking into all this time?
Okay, now that's a good fight, Bob. Yeah, Skirk versus Raiden. As much as I love Skirk, I would probably have to say Raiden. I think Raiden would get it. Yeah, and at the end of the day, guys, these are just my opinions, right? Everyone is entitled to their own opinions and what you want to believe in. That's what makes hypothetical battles fun, right? Because we all get to have our own opinions.
To investigate
unless
the
we
questions
see
surrounding the Room of
definitive
Fate.
proof
It's
of
been
the
quite
two
some
characters
time since
fighting
the
in game
initial
and a
operation was
result,
launched.
we can't really say at the end of the day who's going to win, right? We can make educated guesses, but that's just the fun of it.
By retrieving the eye of the first field tiller, we were able to stop part of their plan from coming to fruition.
Nice, Brett. Definitely download it. It's kind of a big game, so it's going to take a little while to download, but trust me, it'll be well worth it.
Oh, Paimon remembers! Weren't they going to use it to corrupt Osial and make a god or something?
Indeed. However, it's obvious that was just some sort of technical experiment. The eye was integral to their plan.
Brina,
Yet
Mawika's
somehow,
one of the
despite failing
characters.
to obtain it,
You go
they've
look at
skipped
any
the
top 10
experimental phase and
strongest
found
Genshin
some other
Impact
way to
characters
keep moving
lore-wise.
forward.
No one's going to put Mawika in the top 10. No one is. Just because they have this personal bias against her. Like, if I were to make my top 10 strongest Genshin Impact characters, like, you gotta go with what the facts have been shown and given to you by Hoyoverse, what has been given to you by the lore, and what we were able to see during the Archon quest. That's what you have to go off of. Not your own personal biases. Oh, because Mawika's not black, Mawika's not brown, Natlin is this, Natlin is... Like, that's just stupid. I think Mawika needs to be given the respect that she deserves as by far one of the strongest characters in the game. Not only from a lore standpoint, but obviously as a gameplay standpoint. Mawika's still definitely top tier DPS.
There are many signs pointing to that effect.
Oh wow, it's 150 gigabytes on console?
Then what should we do? It's not too late, is it?
For me, the strongest Genshin Impact character in the game, I don't think I would put Mawika's number 1 as the strongest character.
Concern
But she would definitely be up there as one of the strongest, but I don't think Mawika's the strongest.
We'll be able to deduce the Abyss Order's true objective. Based on the intel I've gathered so far, I suspect the Loom of Fate is related to
I'll
the
probably have to say
ley
two of
lines
the
in some way.
strongest characters in the game are probably Zhongli and Nuvolette. There's probably an argument to be had who's stronger on both sides, but I would probably have to say one of those two are probably by far two of the strongest characters we've ever seen.
The ley lines?
Playable characters. Obviously, Dvalin is in that mix too, right? Because Dvalin, Dragon Sovereign, just like Nuvolette is. But playable characters, Nuvolette and Zhongli, probably you could kind of go back and forth with who's stronger, but probably one of those two guys.
You were able to observe your siblings' memories last time.
No,
yes?
it does not have expansion packs.
I believe that was due to the fact that the ley lines in that area were unstable.
Oh, female DPS, yeah. Female DPS, yeah, Mawika's the strongest. But Mawika against Raiden Shogun, I would probably have to say maybe... that would be a good fight, honestly. Raiden Shogun against Mawika. As much as I love Mawika, I think Raiden Shogun would get the edge. Like, trust me, it pains me to even admit this. Trust me, it does. But I would probably have to say that Raiden Shogun might even get the edge on Mawika.
My recent investigation has shown that Abyss Order activity in a particular area is usually followed by a series of issues with the ley lines.
Yeah, the Adepti are gods in their own right, you know what I mean? Like, they're literal, like, elemental beings, right? Just like Zhongli is.
The person who seems to
The
exist only in
Adepti
people's
are,
memories. Could it be connected?
Well, I wouldn't say Durin is on power scale with Dvalin. Dvalin literally destroyed Durin, right? Dvalin killed Durin when Durin was evil, and Dvalin could very much still kill Durin now, since he's, you know, I guess, I wouldn't say human. Well, I guess he's kind of human/dragon. Dvalin is a dragon sovereign, so Dvalin's one of the strongest beings in all of Teyvat. Mondstadt and Liyue are probably the most two fortified places in all of Teyvat. Liyue obviously having the Adeptis and arguably the strongest Archon, Zhongli. and Mondstadt having the Hexen Circle, beyond powerful group of mages, having Dvalin there too, and having Venti there too.
It's certainly possible. I'll join your investigation tomorrow.
Don't worry, Bob.
This
I love
missing
Durin.
persons case
You don't
could
gotta
very
worry
well
about
turn
it.
out to be the key
Baby boy
to
Dragon
unraveling
Durin
these
is one of my
mysteries.
favorites.
Well, if we're teaming up with Dane again, we're gonna need all the energy we can get. Let's try investigating somewhere a little further away tomorrow.
You should probably make a Hoyoverse account though, Brett. Because if you want to, for whatever reason, download the game on your phone if you're traveling or you're at work or somewhere and you want to play, then you can just, all your progress gets transferred over. So definitely make an account.
Complicated stuff.
Hi, Haley.
Well, let's go find Dane. We've got a lot to do today.
Yeah. So, that's actually a funny point you bring up, Brina. So a lot of people think that just because a character is not of Teyvat for whatever reason, that automatically makes their power scaling above and beyond everyone in Teyvat. Well, I can disprove that argument in a heartbeat. Look at Lumine. Lumine versed up against the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers, Arlecchino, and not to mention it was a 4-on-1 between her three kids, Fremine, Lynette, and Linny, and Lumine. As powerful as Lumine is, Arlecchino beat all four of them easily, and Lumine is not of Teyvat. So there's always this argument in the Genshin community that, oh, so and so is not from Teyvat, or this power scaling is like she's automatically stronger. Skirk being one of them. Yes, Skirk is powerful, and Skirk is not from Teyvat. Little spoiler alert. But that doesn't mean Skirk is the strongest. I would definitely not say Skirk is the strongest, just because she's not from Teyvat. So we've seen characters from Teyvat being beat. Go watch Skirk's story quest if you don't want to wait for me, and you will see. Even Skirk can definitely get beat. Just because you're not from Teyvat does not mean that you're automatically stronger than everyone in Teyvat. It doesn't work that way. Arlecchino proved it. Arlecchino literally beat Lumine so quickly, and Arlecchino wasn't even trying. Like, Arlecchino could have killed Lumine in a heartbeat, right? But she didn't.
Dane? Hello, Dane? Why are you just zoning out over here?
The best entertainer is Lady Farina. I love Farina.
Did something happen?
Yeah, I would say Zhongli, it's his level of experience, right? Because experience sometimes beats just raw strength. And you could compare that to real life scenarios too. Experience is definitely something that
The missing person from
that
your
is a
commission.
deciding factor on
Could you
so many
describe them
things.
to me?
Oh,
Yeah, they're just theories.
young
Exactly.
guy? Early 20s? Seriously, Dane, what's going on?
Stick around, Hope. We will see
There
Farina
appear
in this
to be certain
episode.
memories in my
Trust me.
mind that weren't there before.
We will see Farina again. A little bit of a spoiler again.
Memories.
I'm giving way too many spoilers.
him.
I definitely need to stop.
Maybe
Yes.
maybe we just talked too much
I
about him yesterday.
100%
and you
think
had a weird
Dainsleif will
dream or
become
something?
playable.
No. It wasn't a dream.
One of the characters that became playable,
Memories.
that a lot of people didn't think would become
Memories
playable
that
so soon, was
suddenly
actually
appeared
Skirk.
in my mind after I woke up.
So Dainsleif becoming playable, 100% he's going to become playable. What element would he be? I'm not sure. Maybe he might be a new element, like a abyssal element. I don't know, but everyone thought that Skirk was going to become a new element in Genshin Impact, like an abyssal power element, but she ended up becoming Cryo.
And I'm certain I've never met this person before.
Oh,
I remember.
that is such a beautiful trio right there. Mawika, Skirk, and Arlecchino.
Handing him the eye of the first field tiller.
That is true. Do you know the funny thing is? People say that, oh, Mawika can only fly because of her motorcycle, and I'm like, did you even play the Archon quest? It's so frustrating when people try to talk bad about my queen. It's like, now I'm convinced you did not play the game. You are just rehashing what haters say about her.
What? Okay, so this missing person definitely has something to do with the Abyss Order then.
Indeed. And it appears he possesses the ability to implant memories
That
into the minds
7.0
of
is still a
others.
long ways away. I highly doubt any of it is even remotely accurate. But no, I did not see it, Kyla. You should send it to me.
Wait then. All the memories the villagers have of him, could they be fake too? Maybe they never knew him at all. But why would he do something like that?
Whatever the Abyss Order is planning, an important truth has been revealed to us this morning.
What sort of truth?
That their goal is still
Excuse
to
me.
obtain the eye of the first field tiller. I am the only person who knows its location. Perhaps implanting that particular memory was an attempt to interfere with my mind in some way.
Oh, Farina's like top 2
Your
favorite
concerns are not
characters of all
entirely
time.
unfounded.
Mawika, then Farina.
I don't believe the Abyss Order is
I
capable
am
of
so
altering
interested
reality like that just yet.
To see more of the Tsaritsa. I am so intrigued by her, and I really want to know how the Tsaritsa looks like. I'm sure Hoyoverse is going to make her look absolutely stunning.
However, considering their single-minded pursuit of the eye, I would say an equal level of caution is in order on our part. Come with me. We must check whether the eye
Excuse me.
is still in our possession.
Oh, so you're going to take us to where you hid it?
Yeah, I want the Doctor and I want Sandrone to both be released. And I'm going to put both of them on the same team. And I'm also going to put Kale on the team too. Just a really, really bad team up lore-wise. That's definitely a very, very popular hypothesis. Looks like Aaron also agrees with you. The unknown god Asmodee, oh my god. If they make Asmodee playable, I will pull for her so quickly. I think Asmodee, look-wise, 10 out of 10 character. Asmodee is another character that I want to see again in-game. Oh, kind of a spoiler. We don't really get to see her so much, but
Of course.
definitely want to see her more. The unknown god. Well, I could tell you right now, if Capitano gets released as a playable character, Hoyoverse is going to be making a lot of money. One of the big, like, in my opinion, the fact that the fact that Dottore is not playable thus far is downright like an atrocity. And the fact that Capitano is also not playable, again, why? Why is Capitano not playable? Like, I like Capitano. I just don't like Capitano's fans, really. I think Capitano has one of the most toxic fan bases in all of Genshin Impact. It's either Capitano or maybe Yai Miko. Yai Miko fans are extremely toxic. Raiden Shogun fans are extremely toxic. Mawika fans, there's like pretty much no Mawika fans ever. I'm like one of the only Mawika fans and like a few of my villainesses in chat. But yeah, I would say Capitano fans are not only toxic, but they're extremely delusional. I would probably have to say some of the most brain dead fans are probably Capitano fans. In denial fans, actually. Delusional and in denial. But Capitano by himself, I like him. Just not a big fan of his fans. I want to see more of the Regrader, to be honest with you. He's another character I really want to know more about.
Bring it.
Hi,
So you
Cindy.
hid it way out here?
Welcome, my
Not
girl.
an easy place to discover, that's for sure.
Excuse me.
Well, let's go check to see if it's safe.
Indeed.
Traveler.
Could you not have just kept the eye of the field tiller like in your pocket? Or is it too big? There's a lot of characters who could climb up walls pretty good. Mawika being one of
We have
them.
no time to lose. Let's head inside.
Well, Mawika can do it all. She could swim, she can fly, she could climb up walls. She's a support, she's a DPS. She's the one character that can do it all. Yeah, Pantalone, I definitely want to see more of him. Okay, let's actually get a real team going on here. Let's put Bennett.
You want me on your team?
Yeah. Like, I'm interested in to see more of the Tsaritsa, but I'm not getting my hopes up. What if the Tsaritsa is like really like just a not a likable character? Like, I think I'm gonna like the Tsaritsa when we see her finally, but again, definitely not getting my hopes up.
Let the mountain's veins boil!
Wave, three moons converge. Overrule.
It appears the mechanisms here have changed over time. You can access the upper floor through the side door. Perhaps you should try reactivating the mechanism over there.
Good night, Oscar. Thank you for stopping by. I know, those poor little shrooms. Oh, this way.
Laid back plain. Hear the echoes of the valley. Teamwork is dreamwork. Huh? Witness my rise.
Yeah, it's just the in-game music, Hope. Indeed, Aaron. Keep safe, my girl. Keep safe.
Make sure all the runes are pointing in the direction indicated by the light. That should unlock the mechanism.
The heck? Oh. Okay. Nope. Keep rotating, keep rotating. There we go. There we go. It's only... Oh, never mind. There we go. It's all the ruins.
The door's
Okay.
open.
I was gonna
Let's go.
say, what the heck?
Our destination is just up ahead.
This music is quite spooky though, Hope, isn't it? Zeus does the same thing, Aaron. Whenever there's a storm, he'll come and crawl up right in
Looks like we
between my
can't go any
legs.
further.
Be on your guard. I sense the
What
presence
kind of
the
drawings
abyss.
do you used to do, Brett? Like fantasy style drawings? Uh-oh.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here!
They're here. Of course. Alright.
Transfixed.
Surge. A moonlit night for all.
Let's light it up. Yeah, everybody stand.
Yeah. Arlecchino's making easy work of this young man. Cryo shields? Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem.
Let engraved names echo. Huh? Transfixed.
Surge.
Let's light it up.
There we go.
Just as I suspected.
Oh,
The false
wow.
memories were a trap. The Abyss Order just wanted to follow us here. Now that they're in the vicinity, we should have a chance to
I
see.
love playing Arlecchino.
Dane? What's wrong?
That's weird, Kyla. Some random guy was just walking around your guys' neighborhood? Looking in the houses? Like through the windows?
Can you feel that? There's
Like he
been a
was
disturbance in
pretty
the
much on
lines.
your guys' property
Must be
then?
the work of the Abyss.
Wow, you must be really sensitive to that sort of thing.
Yeah,
Mine
don't
doesn't feel it.
people like that, Kyla, don't go and approach them. You never know what people like that are capable of or what they have in their pockets. You just want to let the proper authorities handle guys like that. So Yeah, and that goes out to all you ladies. Don't go and approach weird men. You don't want to get yourself into some trouble. Some people have nothing to lose, you guys. So if someone's acting strange or doing something around you or on your property or your whatever, just call the police. Don't try to take matters into your own hands.
You two, do as I say. Use that mechanism over there and leave this place. The Abyss Order is putting something in motion. If you return to Vimara Village, I suspect you might finally have the opportunity to locate the missing villager. Just think of it as a way to divide and conquer.
Oh, what's this? A little cutscene? Who's this approaching Dainsleif? Ooh, look at this.
I knew going along with your trap would be the only way to meet with you face to face.
There's our brother, you guys. Ether. He's here for the eye of the last field tiller.
You risked your safety, and that of the eye.
He wants it.
That's quite the gamble, Dainsleif. But I believe that I am the one walking into a trap laid by the Twilight Sword.
So you came here all on your own? What about those followers of yours?
When the Twilight Sword is prepared for battle, any army I could send would only be marching to their doom. Better that I face you alone. I know you must have a lot to say. But if it's a conversation you want, you'll have to defeat me first.
Oh, who's gonna win this fight, you guys? Ether or Dainsleif?
The Abyss Order's on the
And they
move,
didn't
and
show
ley
it.
lines are all
Of
out of whack.
course they didn't.
We better hurry back. Hey, look at those hilly trails over there.
You don't trust our brother.
Weren't they acting super agitated just a little while ago? Why are they so calm all of a sudden?
In the New World, they bade farewell to the shrouded sun.
Yeah, for us, it's pretty much gonna be spring. Spring is like right around the corner.
At last, they no longer needed to dwell on their suffering, or try to differentiate between various thoughts of blasphemy.
West Coast Canada, I would say, is the warmer side of Canada, so where I'm at. East Coast Canada and like middle of Canada can be very, very cold. Like Montreal, extremely cold. Toronto can also be very cold. What about you guys, Brett and Madonna? You guys, like, it's still pretty snowy and cold where you guys are at, right? East Coast? For us, it's like, yeah, like I say, it's like more or less almost spring.
Such was the price they paid.
Snow's almost gone
Thus,
here.
their souls became cleansed and pure.
You guys see robins? Like, it's not
did you
officially
hear
spring
that?
here, but
What was that
what I
sound
mean by
just
that
now?
is like the snow's pretty much gone. It's like we're getting like consistently like +5, +6, 7, 8 degrees weather here.
It sounded so gentle. Could that voice be...
Like, the only time it
comforting
really
the
goes into the
Hilichurls in
negatives
some
is
way?
at nighttime.
Oh, this is weird. Let's check if this is happening anywhere else.
Get snow in June, oh my god.
Looks like the same thing is happening over here too. The Hilichurls are calm.
You see, we're both still here.
Green grass for one day.
We've reclaimed an endless amount of time to love.
That's a pretty big jump, Aaron. So it's kind of all over the place.
Release your tears. You no longer need to hold back your sorrow.
Chicago looks so beautiful during the winter. It's probably different if you actually live there, but it just looks very beautiful during the winter time.
Over there. It looks like they're sleeping.
In the end, he whispered softly. Sleep well, Father. Sleep when you awake, that which differentiates us.
It almost sounds like a poem or some kind of story. Well, now that the Hilichurls have calmed down, Vimara Village should be safe at least. Let's put this situation to the side for now. Dane said this might be our chance to find the missing villager.
Yeah, Dainsleif is probably getting beat up.
Before it's too late.
Ether is probably like whooping his butt. Okay, let's go head back to the village.
Bring it!
Grandpa Medea, is everyone all right? The Abyss Order seems to be up to something nearby.
The Abyss Order? This is the first I'm hearing of it.
This guy's like so lost.
Thank you for your concern. But as far as I'm aware, it's been business as usual here in the village.
Well, that's good to hear. Oh, also, you didn't happen to come across any clues about the missing villager while we were gone, did you?
This cherry pie is like literally staring me dead in the eyes. Alright, young lady. I guess I will eat you. Come here.
Who would that be?
Huh? Well, you know, the young guy from Vimara Village. The one you've been looking for all this time. You posted a commission with the Sumeru Adventurers Guild. That's kind of the whole reason we're here, actually. Your missing persons commission.
Snow in May? Oh my god. I don't think we've ever had snow in May. Albertan winters have been getting easier every single year. Like, we have snow for like 5 months. On a good year, we have snow for 4.5 months. That's it.
Ah, I do apologize, you two. I hope I'm not worrying you too much. I'm sure it's just my age making me forgetful.
Yeah, this
again.
guy's been like living underneath a rock.
At least right now, I can't seem to recall whatever it is you're referring to.
Yeah, let's just go talk
Perhaps
to someone
you should
else.
try asking someone else.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
How was that? All right. Thanks for your help, Grandpa Amadea.
Grandpa Amadea. Please go get that memory checked out.
Something's definitely not right. We just talked to Grandpa Amadea about the missing villager. There's no way he could have forgotten all about him just like that.
I don't think I've ever heard that song, Hope. Is it a good song?
What do you think, Traveler? Could everyone's memories of the missing villager have been erased again?
Probably.
You're right. We should narrow down the possibilities first. Let's go ask someone else then.
How about we just go to Natlin? That's always an option. Let's just go to the good old land of Notlin.
Bring it.
Someone's gone missing? Who?
For Natlin.
Just
I
as
agree.
expected. That guy you said a bunch of nice things about earlier? The one you always used to chat with.
Yeah, what is going on? People's like memory
He's
just
around
got
20
wiped.
years old, and you said he was a kind, warm-hearted person?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Really? You remember?
There aren't many young people who've earned that kind of praise from me. If you're certain that's what I said.
Kim, my girl, have you been here this entire time, or did I just forget to say hi to you? If I have, my apologies. Hello.
Then there's only one person who fits the bill. No doubt about it. But why'd you say he's gone missing? Yeah, I just saw him leave the village. There was someone else with him, too. They couldn't have gone far.
Strange. Bayram seems to remember him. And apparently he just saw him? Do you think maybe it's not that there's something wrong with people's memories, but that we've somehow returned to a time before he went missing?
I mean, you guys gotta remember what the ley lines are. They're pretty much like the roots that pretty much feed knowledge and memories into Ermin's soul. That's what the ley lines are. And if the ley lines have been disrupted in any way, shape, or form, then it's definitely a possibility. People have forgotten about the missing person. Return to a point before. Controlling someone else's memory.
If this person only exists...
Maybe? I don't know.
Right! Paimon totally forgot about the ley line disturbances. We're in someone else's memory.
Yeah, I really need to go on a cruise. You know, I've never been on a cruise. Who knows? Maybe after March 20th, I'll go on a little cruise.
Just like
by
you
myself.
your siblings' memory last time.
I'm gonna be one of those really, really old people that go on cruises by themselves to find a wife or a husband. You know, that's like a really, really common thing. Like, older people love to go on cruises just to find themselves a partner.
That would also
I'm gonna be one of those guys.
before he went missing.
I'm gonna go on a cruise to
It's a
find
memory
myself a
after
wife. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, what's a gentleman like you doing on a cruise all by yourself? I'm trying to find myself a wife.
Right.
Yeah,
If
right.
he's someone who only exists in people's memories, then we're finally on the same turf.
You would find out on a cruise.
But didn't Bayron just say that he saw him leave the village with someone? Where should we go look for him?
You'll be my wingman?
Who knows how long this ley line disturbance
Well,
is gonna last?
You'll have to pretty much just say all lies about me, Aaron. Because you don't know a whole lot about me now, do you? Well, you know a little, but...
Good idea. That'll help us narrow things down.
Well, and then again, wingmen do tend to lie, so... I mean, you would really have to boast me up then.
We pretty much figured out that the missing villager has the ability to...
Live on a cruise ship? Oh, heck no, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
Right! That! Can we try to figure out more about him using what we know of his ability? Like, does it maybe leave a trace that would somehow give him away?
You know, when I was in Phuket, I met a couple, and then they were an interesting couple. I'm not gonna mention their names, but they were a swingers couple, and yeah, they were they were really funny, really funny people. I'm like, well, I'm here for work, so I don't think I can partake in anything of that nature. Like, when I'm on work, there's no time for pleasure.
All the memories seem to be set in or near Vimara village.
Yeah, you meet all sorts
I'm
of
still not
colorful
sure if they're restricted to
characters
this
when you're
location.
all around the world.
No. Based on
Okay, wasn't
time
this?
is allowed to
No wonder! All this time and the sky hasn't changed a bit!
Yeah, they were amazing though.
Time isn't passing!
Both of them.
That's the tell of the fake memories!
I was taking pictures with the wife, and the wife was asking me, is it okay if I put my hand here, if I put my hand there? And the husband was the one taking the pictures, right? So who knows, maybe they were into like some other stuff too. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And I was just like looking at the husband. I was like, just thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, he must be very must have a very comfortable and open relationship for the wife to like be this comfortable around me. And then they told me they were a swingers couple. I'm like, oh, that's awesome, really cool. I'm like, I have a couple friends back home who are into the upside down pineapple lifestyle.
The implanted memories are basically taking place outside of the regular 24 hours of the day. If the memories included the regular passage of time, it would be easy for people to tell that something was off.
You guys remember that? Yeah, it was like kind of like, I'm not sure if I was even live streaming, but I might have been. I don't know.
Like there could be overlap or something. People might start
Happy
to wonder
life,
why they
happy
remember
life.
doing two different things at the same time of day. That's why he makes sure the memories take place at a specific moment in time rather than over a period of time.
Yeah, they're a really good couple. They the wife messaged me on Instagram not too long ago, and she was like, we're going to be in Singapore if you want to come join us. I'm like, oh god, no, I can't fly all the way to Singapore. I have way too much going on here. I'm like, thank you for the invite though. No, your boy can't go to no Singapore. No way. I have way too much stuff to handle here.
We thought Chief... No.
No, it wasn't that.
That Dainsleif had
Dainsleif?
memories implanted into his mind. Could it be that it's happened more than once?
Oh, I was live streaming? Ah, who knows? Maybe I'll get a live streaming in while they're having a swinger session.
No.
And get
That
banned off YouTube
doesn't
instantly.
seem right. The color of the sky coincides
Yes, I
with
was
the
getting on
moment
the
in time
boat.
she described.
Yes. Yeah, she wants that sweet villain batter. That villain batter hasn't been out in a very long time. It's probably expired at this point, so I don't think that villain batter is good for human consumption of any kind. Definitely expired.
Come to think of it, every time we talked, it always seemed to be around dusk, just like right now. Time always passed by really slowly. Even when it felt like we'd been talking for hours, the sun would still be at the same position in the sky.
Yep, that has to be it. This is definitely Atos's memory. Yeah, that's where they'll be.
Should we go check up on Dainsleif and Ether? Because they're probably, like, beating each other to death. Sourdough, oh my god.
You see,
Fresh
Granny Jahiet was a
daily.
mercenary when she was younger. She
Aaron,
just
you
talks
silly,
like that
silly
out of
girl.
habit. She's not trying to scare the children on purpose. Oh, there I go again. Always talking about my own things. Do you maybe have anything you want to share? It's okay if you don't. You could also just talk about what you think of me?
Oh, I think you're an incredibly strong and thoughtful young woman. You'll meet many amazing people and live a very happy life. You won't miss someone like me.
Huh? Are those your friends over there?
Oh, right. This version of Atosa hasn't met us yet.
Friends? I guess you could say that. It must have taken them a lot of effort to find me. So, I should see what they need. I'm sorry, Atosa. We'll have to continue this conversation another time.
Another time, huh? Yeah, okay. I'll head back to the village then. Talk to you some other time.
Good night, Melly. Thank you so much for stopping by.
It's nice to see you, Traveler.
No, it's not him.
This is the first time we've met.
I don't think that's him. That's Kari Bear's dad. What's Kari Bear's dad's name? Clotar Albrecht. Yes, that's his name. No, it's not Vedafulnir. It's this guy.
The founder of the Abyss Order.
Yes, it's this
The
guy.
man who broke the curse of immortality.
Oh, it's not him?
No,
Oh.
that doesn't seem right. Born into abject sorrow, You're Kari Bear Alberic.
Oh, that's the son. The what is it called? The hilly troll guy. So this is him before he turned into a hilly troll.
Oh. You know me? That's quite the surprise. I don't believe I've met you before. Oh, I see. It was the memory, wasn't it? Your sibling's memory. You saw the me from back then. This is Atosa's memory. I came here to say goodbye to her.
Yeah, it's a good little
I suppose I'll just leave her a message instead.
good little
Come,
thing that you pointed
let's
out.
find somewhere
Brina.
else to talk.
It's a nice little thing that they put, little detail. Hi, Julieta. Welcome back. How are you? Where are we? Oh wow, this is so beautiful. Look at this, you guys. Oh, I could definitely take a nice long nap in a place like this. Look at this water, it looks so clean and just nice to drink out of. Even to go for a nice little dip. Yeah, Brina, you and I both.
I suppose you could call it the realm of my consciousness. I'm someone who no longer exists in the real world after all. As you well know. It's nothing. I still have enough strength to play the part of a good host. I've always hoped that I'd get the chance to talk to you like this, and now, the time has finally arrived.
Yes, what exactly is the Loom of Fate? I want to know.
Extreme sorrow and pain. Hope and regret coursing through your veins. And a degree of abyssal power that defies comprehension. Father told me that once I possessed all those elements, I would become the Loom of Fate.
So, did his dad end up turning him into a hilly churl and pretty much getting him killed?
But, despite his intentions for me, I never truly became the Loom of Fate. I was merely used as a means for its construction. In truth, I died the moment I set everything in motion. The person you see before you now is nothing but a remnant of consciousness left over within the Loom of Fate.
Hi, Melissa. Welcome, my girl. How you been?
As for your question, the Loom of Fate is a device capable of weaving ley lines. In its primitive form, it can only be used to create and implant memories. But
that's what it is.
As more of it is completed, its power becomes stronger and stronger, until finally, it has the power to weave real ley lines of its own.
Wow, that is an incredible device.
Once fully completed, the moment it gains the power to weave ley lines, it loses the lower level ability to influence memories. But it also becomes a tool that can change the entire world. Yes, I have the ability to control the loom in its semi-completed form. I suppose you can think of it as a form of compensation. After all, its existence cost me my life. That. I was wrong to implant those memories. I'm sorry I caused so much trouble.
I took a
Not only for everyone in the
Tylenol
village,
3 before the
but for you
stream,
as
so
well.
the fever is subsided for now, but it's the fever that's really getting me more than anything. Like the sore throat, stuffy nose, headache, and congestion is one thing, whatever. And the body ache I can handle, but the fever, once the fever gets a little too high, it's like literally completely makes me immobile. So the T3s have definitely been helping to like make me still get up and go,
like I once
just move
existed
around
in
a
this
little.
world. As if
Oh, Dawn Winery, a home there.
I had a chance.
Say
at
no
life.
more, Brina. I'm moving in with you. Yeah, I would want a place in like everywhere in Tevat.
I know what you must be thinking.
Oh my god, Kyla, yes, a place where Kokomi lives? I agree. I love where Kokomi
Why would
lives.
I do something so meaningless?
Buckley's? Yeah, I have some cough syrup here I've been taking, and some little things that you just suck on to soothe your throat.
But I just
One of my
couldn't
friends, she
accept it.
was nice enough to just go pick me up a bunch of medicine and just bring it over to me. I have really a lot of really good friends back here in Edmonton. If I were to ever leave Edmonton, it would actually make me really sad leaving all of my great friends.
I had to know what it would be like if I had my own life. What kind of person I would be. What other people would think of me.
Yeah, I would definitely be all over the place.
Chief
I'd
Amadia,
be taking
Aram,
trips everywhere and
Granny
seeing all my
Jahir,
friends across the world.
Atosa.
Oh, was that his, like, wife or girlfriend?
What would it be like if I could live alongside them? No cataclysm, no curse. Just a quiet life in a peaceful village.
I am truly blessed. I agree. Yeah, I'm not fond of cold
curious,
places,
so I
really.
selfishly
Like, I
tried to have my own
appreciate
life.
snow and things like that, but in small doses. Like, I would actually look forward to wintertime if it lasted for
Even
a
if-
month. I would actually be super excited
Even
for
if that
winter.
meant piecing together the version of myself
And
that could
but
have
anything
been.
longer than a month, snow, it
One
no,
memory at a time.
definitely overstays its welcome.
I know it sounds stupid.
I know. Poor Kari Bear. Guy was just literally used by his dad.
After all, my life ended a long time ago.
Thank you, Charla. My beautiful, beautiful Charla.
Any chance at living was stripped away from me when I was 8 years old. My consciousness left to mature in an illusory world of nothingness.
Oh, our journeys, Hope you're talking about?
Even the form you see
Yeah,
before
we
you
go to a
was
lot of incredible
nothing but an
places
invention
all
based
around the
on my
world.
father's
And we go
appearance.
to a lot of incredible places inside of
An
Genshin
imagined
Impact
version of
also.
what I would look like if I had the chance to grow up.
Yeah, Brett, I totally agree. There are a lot of quite beautiful, beautiful places in the world, but sometimes all it takes is bad people in charge to ruin these beautiful places, unfortunately.
I know.
There's a lot of
There's
beautiful
nothing I
places
can
in the
do to
world,
make them
but
find me.
because of man, you probably shouldn't go visit these places. And that's the part that makes me sad. Like, I would love to go visit certain parts of the world, but knowing me, I have tattoos and things like that. And if they find out I'm from the West, Canada, America, and all those places, they'd probably kidnap me for ransom or something like that. And that's the part that's like, it's just so heartbreaking. A lot of beautiful places on this gorgeous planet of ours, but people ruin it. People do ruin it.
If I could exist in the real world, I would return without a second thought and surprise them with the suddenness of it all. But, well,
I'm glad you are, Trish.
not
Go
possible
there,
for me.
enjoy your time. Just soak it all in, baby girl. Yeah. And the reason why it's dangerous is because of people. You know, like, a lot of people are scared of, you know, sharks, they're scared of tigers, lions, and they're scared of, you know, the big spiders, whatever. You know, like, people have these phobias. But the thing that's more than likely to kill you in this world is probably other people. You have a way higher chance of someone else being the cause of your death than a shark or whatever common things people are all scared of.
I know. Captain Dainsleif. Twilight Sword, you mean? No need to meet up with him. Things should already be settled on his end. Exactly. As someone who could only exist in people's memories, the fact that I'm able to talk to you in my consciousness like this can only mean one thing.
Nice, Trish. You do what you feel is right. And I know you're a very capable, smart, beautiful lady. And if you feel in your heart that's the right thing to do, then you have my full support.
The loom of fate has already been completed.
Yeah, at least the bear isn't gonna lie. At least the bear is just gonna, end it relatively quick compared to a person.
No need to worry about Captain Dainsleif. He's absolutely fine. The only reason he lost the eye was because I happened to guess exactly what he was planning.
Oh, hold on. So Dainsleif lost the eye to Ether, or is this before?
Captain Dainsleif
Is
has had the eye
Carver
inside
talking
his
about
body
before?
this whole time, hasn't he? His plan was to lure the Abyss Order to a false location, capitalizing on their pursuit of the eye in order to have the chance to confront the prince.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Julieta, with me, whenever we go to our journeys, I never just hang around like, the hotel or resort. I always end up like going and actually experiencing the culture, right? Like we obviously know what happened in Brazil. We ended up going to 3 different favelas, right? And one of the favelas, even our Uber driver was scared, and he wouldn't even go any like further, right? And my crazy butt just walking right into a favela.
He would then hand the eye to you
So
and tell you to take it away from that location.
definitely be careful, ladies, where you go. Because even someone like me, I can definitely get into a lot of trouble. Clearly I got lucky, right? But beautiful ladies such as yourselves, wouldn't want any of you ladies to get harmed in any way.
That way, Captain Dainsleif could accomplish his own goal and ensure the safety of the eye all at once. A very thorough plan. That's right, because in his mind, he had given it to you already.
Indeed, Trish, I will have to come visit. Yeah, getting lost in jungles of Thailand, almost drowning by a volcano, all sorts of things. All live stream too, by the way.
Before you two entered
Except
that
the
false
jungle
location.
one. Like, I lost connection when I got lost. The deeper I went into the jungle, the less connection I got.
Traveler, wait.
Hmm?
We've no time to lose. Let's head inside.
What's Dainsleif doing in here?
That was when I implanted the memory of him handing you the eye. Given the tense situation at that time, Captain Dainsleif failed to notice anything extraordinary and took that memory to be real. I'm sorry, Traveler, but I needed the Loom of Fate to be completed. And to do that, we had to retrieve the eye. I promise I'm not trying to conceal anything from you, but I truly have no idea what the prince is planning. Tevat's ley line system is deeply entrenched in the planet. Creating new ley lines can neither replace nor extend the ones that already exist. In the face of everything they could be planning, I fear I'm too insignificant to even get a glimpse of the bigger picture.
Yeah. Getting lost in the jungle was definitely beyond scary.
In any case,
Extremely scary,
I had
actually.
my own use for the Loom of Fate.
It was
and my goal,
petrifying.
at least, has been achieved. You remember my father, don't you? Clotar Alberic. I
Bali.
believe you saw him in your sibling's memory.
Bali is very similar, like Phuket, Kyla. All those Indonesian islands. It's all very similar in terms of landscape.
After he used the power of the Abyss to restore consciousness to my hilichurl form, I
Yeah,
suffered
thank you, Brina. I just kept going to higher and higher
indescribable
ground.
level of mental anguish.
And you gotta remember, those jungles, there are big cats in those jungles. Like, we all know I'm the Black Panther, but can't deny if there's like a tiger or something, or a leopard, a jaguar or anything like that, I don't care how big of a person you are, how strong you think you are. You're not going up against a big cat that is literally designed to kill things with its face, pretty much. Doesn't matter how big your muscles are.
To comfort me, my father told me a story. That this was a fairy tale world.
At that point, the best thing you can probably do in a situation like that is to show the predator you are not worth the efforts to go after. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to walk out of there completely unscathed. Oh, you are going to be bit, you are going to be clawed, and you are going to be battered, bruised, and bloodied, and covered in all sorts of claw marks and teeth wounds. But the best thing you can probably do is you can't outrun it, you can't climb up a tree, you can't really beat it in a physical confrontation. You just have to show it enough that you are not worth the troubles, and just pray to whatever god you believe in that the animal says, yeah, you know what, this, whatever this thing is, it's not worth the hassle, so I'm just gonna, you know, find something else. That's the best thing you can possibly do against a big cat.
That story managed to dispel my fears, even if just for a moment.
Well, I'm not even 200 pounds, Madonna. I'm 150 pounds. So, yeah.
My goal was simple.
Getting lost in the jungle
to use the Loom of Fate in its near completed form.
For me, it was
But
definitely not fun.
Its ability to create memories was at
very,
its
very
strongest.
scary.
To implant a specific memory into the minds of the
Indeed.
Hilichurls.
Your guys' love and prayers are the thing that guided me out. And the nature spirits, yeah, I was definitely hearing all sorts of things in there.
In that
Indeed,
memory,
they would, Kyla.
I would tell them a story. Just like my father did for me.
Yeah, the big cats and stuff were one thing, but the thing in there that was killing me the most was the mosquitoes.
But
the mosquitoes there were just eating me alive.
More than anything, it was the story of us.
150 pounds of delicious muscles. Like, I'm very fast at running, and I can climb a tree and I can do all that stuff. It's still not enough against a wild cat. No way. Right? You can get someone who's way bigger than me, whatever, 6'5", 7 foot, filled with muscle. You're not going up against a big cat. Those cats literally have been trained their entire life to go right for the jugular and to just kill you super quick, so they would not mess around.
I can't change the world. Not when I lost the very right to exist with
Yeah, I had big welts all over my neck, my head, my back.
That was the most worthwhile thing I could
everywhere. It wasn't even just like mosquito bites. Like like I was covered in welts afterwards.
All
there
that's
were
left
some
of my
next
existence is
level
a wisp of
radioactive
residual consciousness
mosquitoes.
tied
Clearly,
to the Loom of Fate. In truth, that trace of my consciousness should have dissipated long ago. My goal was the one thing that allowed me to hold on all this time.
Exactly, Cindy.
But now, the bedtime story is finished. And it's finally time to rest.
You guys should have seen Zeus when I had the other cat in my condo. Zeus was a straight up wild animal. Like, my forearms and my fingers were covered in blood and bite marks from Zeus. If Zeus's mindset was like, if I have to get through this guy to go after the female cat and to mess her up, then so be it. Zeus was like literally, he was out of control.
Looks like I was too late to see Kari Bear one last time.
Kari Bear is gone. Ask him the questions you want to ask him, Lumine. Come on. See ya, Brett. Thank you so much, man, for stopping by.
Kari Bear's consciousness is gone, and this space will soon disappear along with it. Neither of us belongs here. That's why we're not tangible.
There were bugs there, Melissa, that I've never seen in my
that not the
entire
case?
life. Very, very creepy
I'd love to
looking.
hug you too.
Same with the Amazon rainforest. Bugs the size of my head.
Well, how about a
Tarantulas
conversation?
the size of my head. Yes, finally. Can we ask this man some questions?
The chance to just stop and talk like this is certainly not easy to come by. Wouldn't you agree? That battle earlier was tough. The one against Dane, I mean.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't expect that after everything, he would still hesitate to
So-
raise his sword against me. Were it
What
not for
happened
that,
during that fight?
perhaps I'd still be no match for the Twilight Sword. Even after 500 years. The Loom of Fate, huh? I still haven't found a way to utilize it to its full potential.
So he's not going to say who
There's
won the
still
fight?
time.
So did Ether win the fight
Before the
against
heavenly
Dainsleif?
principles awaken. Yes. For 500 years now, ever since the cataclysm in Conria, there's been no sign of activity. Not long ago,
I
he
grabbed a
witnessed the
big
Hydro
stick
Archon
and I
destroy her
poked it
divine
in a
throne.
tarantula's little
Such a
hidey
flagrant
hole,
disregard for the
and then she
rules.
came out and she
And
was
still
cussing me.
Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough of the heavenly principles situation.
Hold on, what did he say? Hold on, okay. Not long ago you witnessed the Hydro Archon destroy her divine throne, yes. Such a fragrant disregard for the rules, and still Celestia took no action. I suppose that's proof enough for the heavenly principles situation. Well, Ether, you're wrong. The heavenly principles literally got duped. They got tricked. So they couldn't have done anything in that very, very final moments. So, maybe if you were there, Ether, and Fontaine, you would have known exactly what happened.
However, the heavenly principles will awaken. We just don't know when that will be, or what might trigger it.
Don't worry, Hope. I would not let you starve. I will whip you out the best bug concoction I could make you.
You could say that. Just look at Kari Bear. He was so pure and single-minded. The space we now find ourselves is a perfect representation of who he was. Quiet
It's
and
in my
peaceful.
story, Cindy, on Instagram, on the Amazon forest highlight. It's there. You can go see it.
Even as a hilly churl, seeing the terrible sight within the mirror wasn't enough to taint his spirit. He brought comfort to the people of this world, even though he was denied the very right to be a part of it. So ask yourself this. Who was it that deprived him of that right to exist? Of course, that's only one example.
Yeah, she's clearly after
My feelings about the heavenly
no
principles are
seas.
too complicated to explain in just a few words. Lumine?
You're the only one in this world who calls me that.
Yeah, everyone else calls her the
So much I
Traveler.
wanted to ask you. But for some reason, I'm not interested in asking those questions right now. There's just one thing I have to ask. One thing I could never understand. Why? Why can't we continue our journey together?
At the end of my journey, I arrived at a place known as the Sea of Flowers at the end. Do you remember? A long time ago, when we traveled between worlds together. You told
It really
me
is, Madonna. I
you
love
wanted to
Genshin
find
music.
a place in the universe where that one flower was in full bloom. To have a place like that suddenly appear before me? Well, would you think of that as a coincidence?
You mean?
I miss you too, Lumine. But as this war continues to rage, and as I continue to seek that
Yeah, the
final
tarantula
answer,
was like so close to
I don't even
me.
know how to face
It could have
myself
easily like
sometimes,
jumped on me and
let alone
crawled up my
own
leg.
sister.
And then there was a smaller tarantula in my
What's going on?
in our encampment
This
area.
space has lost its tether.
And then there's that huge
I
toad
doubt
I
it'll be
grabbed
able
with
to
my bare
exist much
hands.
longer. In fact, aside from our
Everyone
ability
was
to
so scared to
physically
like grab
interact
the
with each
big
other,
toad.
there's something
I
else
like
you
grabbed
should
and
know
I was like
about this
about
space.
to lick it.
With Kari Bear gone, we won't be able to remember anything that happened here. Everything in this space will be wiped from existence, including all memory of our reunion.
You're only telling me this now?
That's so sad. Nothing we spoke about will be able to remember? Aww.
Still so sleepy. Paimon's head feels all fuzzy. Oh, Paimon woke up a little earlier than you, so Paimon will fill you in. The villagers said that they saw us sleeping near the village yesterday. They couldn't wake us up no matter how hard they tried, so they decided to just bring us back here. Oh, and Dane came by
Yeah, I was
just
going
now.
to,
It looked like
well,
he was
I
eating.
wanted to pick up
He
the
didn't say
tarantula,
anything,
but
though.
I'm like,
Just made sure that you were all right
you're in the
and
middle
well.
of the jungle. Who
Kinda
knows?
seems like
What
he
if
had
you're
a lot
allergic
on
to
his mind,
tarantula
but
bites?
That's Dane for ya.
I'm like, just leave the tarantula alone. You've bothered it enough by sticking a hole in it, like sticking a stick in its nest.
Let's think for a second. We were in that memory, and we saw that guy you called Kari Bear. He was the missing villager that we've been trying to find, right? And after that, Paimon doesn't remember what happened.
There was praying mantises there that I held,
Wait,
like little ones.
what a score!
They were pretty cool.
Well, what happened after that?
All right. I'll eat another little bit of pie.
Ah,
This
there
thing's,
you
they're
are.
just like staring at me.
Sleep well?
Bayram, you sure seem happy. Did something good happen?
Something good? Huh. Wasn't anything good or bad, I'd say. It's just that, well, the village organized another search party yesterday. It didn't feel right to leave all the searching to the adventurers. So there we were.
Did I
searching
ever
around,
show you
and
guys
suddenly this one guy
where I
said
was
it all came
sleeping
back
in
to him.
the Amazon
According to him,
rainforest?
one day around dusk, he was
Not sure if I ever
passing by
sent you
this
guys the
one
video
tree
of my
outside
little,
the village, and he saw our missing villager.
It was literally like a
There he
little
was, sleeping under that tree all by himself.
little place
His
where you
parents
just had
came
one
along
bed
to wake him up, and
and
they
a
all left
little
together.
bathroom.
It looked like quite a happy
There's
family,
so many
apparently.
bugs inside of there.
And
There's a
after
couple
that,
frogs in there.
we all
There was
started to feel
cockroaches like
that really is what
that
happened.
big,
Kind of strange.
running
that we forgot
around,
all
making
about
all
it for
sorts
so
of
long.
noises in the middle of the night. Oh god, I could not sleep. And then in the middle of the night, obviously being the rainforest, the rain and the thunderstorms were keeping me up. I was constantly paranoid that there's going to be like a
Oh,
cockroach
and we
that
also
like
remembered his name.
tries to
Curry Bear.
go in my mouth in
Now,
the middle of
that's
the
not a
night.
name you hear every day.
I was constantly
Would've been
paranoid a
helpful if we remembered
tarantula's
it
gonna
sooner.
crawl up my leg. Oh god, I was having the worst sleeps there. The Amazon rainforest, yeah. If you guys go to the place that I went to, you're not going to be getting any amount of sleep. Like, I already have troubles falling asleep, but being scared in the middle of the night because there's like tarantulas, big spiders, cockroaches, and all sorts of bugs that I don't even know what they are. There are all sorts of flying massive bugs and stuff all around you, all sorts of noises. When I was in the Amazon rainforest, I barely got any sleep.
Well, I hope he's happy wherever he is. And we're all relieved now that we know what happened.
Seems
Hi,
like
Crazy.
everyone thinks Kari Bear left the village.
Welcome,
That's probably
welcome.
for the best. At least they have some sort of explanation now. Paimon wonders how Atosa's doing. Maybe we should go check on her. If she hasn't remembered like everyone else, we can tell her what happened. Paimon didn't see her in the village just now, so she's probably at the tree. Come on, let's go talk to her.
Okay, look for Atosa. So, was Kari Bear like Atosa's boyfriend? That's the part of the story I didn't really understand.
Hey Atosa, how's it going?
Oh, it's you two.
Yeah, if you guys don't
I
like
was
big
just about
bugs,
to go
snakes,
looking for
spiders,
you.
and all that stuff, definitely
I
don't go to
wanted
the
to thank
Amazon
you.
rainforest.
I was
They
part
have
of the search
everything and
party,
anything.
So I remember what happened to Kari Bear now.
They have alligators, they
I
got
just
anacondas,
can't believe I
they got
forgot something so
piranhas. Oh god, they got everything.
He always seemed to
They
appear
got
out of nowhere,
jaguars.
and now he left just as quickly. If Kari Bear wants me to forget about the time we spent together, then I'm willing to try. I relied on him for a lot of things, but I'm sure with enough time, even the deepest of attachments can fade.
I see, okay.
Okay, I'll admit. I'm just putting on a brave face. I was dumped, wasn't I?
She loves all
Otherwise,
the
why would he
critters.
just leave like that without saying goodbye?
Well, the critters in the Amazon rainforest can kill you. That's the only thing. We don't really have any critters in Canada that can really kill you. Unless you have severe health complications or you're just allergic to certain bites, then yes, there are bugs in Canada that can kill you. But if you're a relatively healthy adult, I don't think there's really any bugs in Canada that can really kill you. We don't really
You don't
have
need to
venomous
comfort
snakes
me.
either.
I'll be okay.
Yeah.
It's just like Kari Bear
Canada's
said.
pretty safe in
It's
terms
the
of like
things we
creepy
overcome that make
crawlies that
life
can
more
kill you.
precious.
We have
And
mammals
know,
that can kill you.
if
We
he has
have
a heart,
cougars, we got
maybe
mountain
he'll come back
lions.
and see me
Moose
one
are
day.
super
Anyway,
dangerous.
thanks for all your
Extremely
hard work, you
dangerous.
two.
We have all
promise
sorts
I'd help
of,
Granny
you
to
know,
heat with
wild
something, so
cats.
I should head back.
We have all sorts of
Goodbye.
bears.
Well,
We
that
even have
should be
polar
it,
bears
right?
if you go
I
further
know
up
it's fine to
north.
go
We
back
have
to
polar
normal now.
bears.
Oh, right. Weren't you about to tell Paimon what happened
yeah.
after your conversation with Kari Bear?
Yes, I saw, there's a lot of birds I saw, but I saw, like, eagles.
A picture?
I'm not sure if they're
Where'd that come
eagles or
from?
just
Let
very
Paimon
big
see.
birds. But indeed I did, Hope. Indeed I did. Go to Romaritime Harbor. Natlin, a new adventure. Look at that, you guys. So we're gonna go to Fontaine one last time, and from here we are going to go to Natlin. Who's excited, you guys? Who is excited? So I wonder why we're gonna go to Fontaine one last time. What could there possibly be in Fontaine? I'm pretty sure we wrapped up everything here in Fontaine. We saved. Why am I trying to call the elevator? Oh my god. I could just literally jump down. Look at that little island right there, you guys. Look how beautiful that is. Oh my god, look at Dragon Spine right there, all the way at the end. The desert. Oh. Genshin Impact, the beautiful game you are. Who's excited, you guys? For Natlan. Indeed. But I wonder why we're coming here. I know why we're coming here. I love this part. I love it so much. This is one of my favorite parts ever. Our final goodbye.
Flies! Just like that, it's time for us to embark on the next phase of our journey.
I'm playing on PC, Julieta. I'm just using a controller, but I'm playing on my PC.
Neverlight called it a nation of dragons, but that description doesn't give us much
Yes,
to go off of.
Natlan is a nation of dragons, you guys. And it's in constant war. And Nuvlet did also say the Fatui Harbinger, the captain, has thrown his hat into the war too. So we already know which Fatui Harbinger we are going to meet in Natlan, the captain. So I guess we'll see who the captain really is and what he's all about. Nice. I'm glad he is going to be giving Genshin a try. He's going to absolutely love it. Oh, Kenichi, I love him.
Exactly. Even when Inazuma was completely closed off, we still managed to run into people from there and other nations. Huh. Could it be that there are no humans in Natlan?
Yes, yes. That look of surprise and excitement is perfect.
Oh my gosh, Charlotte.
Now look at the
Charlotte, leave us alone.
Smiles on 3. Ready?
Okay, just
Do you know whenever I'm hanging out with my friends, one thing they love to do is stick the camera in my face, record me, and then post it on their stories. I'm like, get that camera out of my face.
Fontaine, the Steambird simply had to follow up on a scoop like that.
Oh, like, you gotta remember, my whole, like,
I have a feeling we're
job
gonna be
is,
short on
like,
material
being in
once
front
you're
of a
gone.
camera. So when I'm hanging out with friends,
we were leaving.
I don't want any cameras in my face.
Send-off, that's not really our thing.
Yeah, that's definitely not your style, but we got to thinking. And, well, a little change
Chaska,
never
oh
hurt
my
anyone,
god,
right?
yes.
We?
I love Chaska.
All those obstacles we
Oh my
overcame
god,
side
look
by
who it is!
side. Feels like it was just yesterday.
Navia's coming to say goodbye
Don't be a
to
stranger
us.
now, partner.
If you encounter any troubles along your journey, you need only let us know, no matter the distance between us.
Wow, you guys, look at that. Cloranda's like, if you encounter any troubles along your journey in Natlan, we can count on Cloranda and Navia to come save us. Aww. Oh, and Cloran's buttons too. Those buttons, the real MVP of Fontaine. I mean, if anything, I think maybe those buttons had a big part in saving Fontaine and the primordial seawater and the all-devouring narwhal and so on and so forth. Those buttons are probably the real MVP. That is so sweet. Our French girls have come to say goodbye to us, you guys. Aw, crazy. You're amongst friends, my love.
Partings are inevitable, of course. But distance makes the heart grow fonder, right?
Oh my god. Farina's here too to say goodbye to us? Look at that, you guys. Where's Trish? Is Trish still here? I know Hope wanted to see Farina one last time. Yes, the Hydro Archon herself is here to send us off to the next part of our journey. How special.
One thing will never change, though. We'll always have the memories we made together during this time.
Oh, my 3 French girls. They're here to say goodbye to us.
Whoa, you're all here!
That is so sweet.
That we will. I'm looking forward to hearing about your future adventures. So make sure to stop by and tell us about them sometime.
Well, in light of your impending departure, shall we take a photo together?
Oh, please, Clorinde. Can we please?
Ooh, great idea! We even have a professional photographer with us. Charlotte, would you do us the honor?
Leave it to me. Just give me a moment to set the camera up.
Good night, Bridget.
Oh, by
we
the
love
way,
you too.
you're overthinking the whole Natlan issue, Paimon. Natlan has human inhabitants and its own unique culture, just like Fontaine. It's just that, because of their local customs, the native people choose not to leave. They're not unwelcoming to outsiders, though. People travel there for business and leisure alike, and usually return with nothing but good things to say.
Okay, so people have nothing but good things to say about Natlan. This is good.
Many members of the Spina have visited in the past, too.
Okay, so this is definitely kind of easing our nerves a little.
Well, that's a relief. Hopefully we don't get swept up in any major drama this time.
Don't speak too soon. Yeah, you just jinxed it, Paimon.
Well, given your experience and skill in that regard, I have no doubt you'll be able to overcome anything that comes your way.
I know, the Melazines are so cute. I actually love them.
Still, I hope you can avoid danger this time around. An uneventful trip might be a nice change of pace.
All right, I'm ready. Shall we?
This is so beautiful how the 3 of them came to say goodbye to us. Where's Nouvelette?
Well then,
Oh, Nouvelette is way too busy. He sent Farina in his place.
Bon voyage!
That is so adorable. Oh, they're so amazing. Mwah. Mwah. And you get 2 kisses because I love you the most. Mwah. And mwah. Bye, my beautiful girls.
A new moon rises.
New moon rises. There you go. Columbina has blessed all 3 of you. Even you, Charla. You don't get a kiss. You got a little tap on your head. Good girl. Okay, let's go visit Natlan. Oh my god, it is so far. Okay, we could like just walk there. All right, ladies. Wow.
It's cool and comfortable to walk on at night, but it gets so hot.
Natlan
during the
is
day.
over 2,000 meters from this spot here. Bon voyage. Don't feel bad about me, Madonna. I'll live. You know what you should feel bad about? Is the fact that I'm 3 days behind work. That's what you should feel bad about. My poor head is not going to be able to rest now. I am still about only halfway done color grading over 100 video clips, you guys. Only halfway done. And I have 9 days. And that's not even to say the editing process. I haven't even began editing the actual trailer. I'm just halfway done color grading the clips. I haven't actually grabbed the clips, put them in a timeline, start, chopping down the clips, going through the clips, picking out my favorite ones, adding the music, adding the effects, oh my god, I have so much work to do. 9 days? I am like so terrified. So after the stream, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna just start working like a dog, an absolute dog. I'm gonna start working like to get the trailer done on time. Because 3 days of work left behind is like a long, long time. Charlotte, thank you so much for the $50, my love. Thank you for streaming, even though you're not feeling good. Spending time with us. Spending time with you is the highlight of our day. Aw, that is the highlight of my day too, trust me. Please take care of yourself. I wish we could be there to take care of you, always and forever by your side. Love you. Kisses from Charlotte. Aw, Kyla and Charlotte, kisses from both of you. Girls, I'm gonna feel better in no time. Especially if it's from two of the villainesses now. Love you both, and thank you, Charlotte. Thank you for everything. Just having you around is truly the highlight of my day. I can always count on you, Charlotte, to be there for me. I can always count on you to tell me exactly what I need to hear. Very lucky to have you, Charlotte. Yeah, but I have deadlines to meet. Hope. Well, I said March 20th is when everything's going to be released. I can't just... Unless I'm, like, in the hospital, there's IVs in my bloodstream, and I send you guys pictures, I am deathly, deathly ill in the hospital, then I do apologize. March 20th is not going to be the day where things will be released, because I'll be literally in the hospital dying. But I'm not deathly ill. I'm just... The fever is what's getting to me. Oh my goodness, look at that, you guys. We see Natlin in the distance. Oh my goodness. Off in the distance. We're getting so close to Natlin. We gotta put Jalonin on.
Time for a nap.
I will get it done.
Oh wow. Where did my sunglasses go?
Wow, look at that, you guys. Literally, Natlin. Let's make it to Natlin. Brina, thank you so much for the I was gonna say thank you so much for the $30. Thank you so much for the $30. My love, we believe in you. Take whatever time you need to get everything done, and don't worry about us. We can wait for you to finish everything. You're an amazing man, and there's nothing you cannot achieve. Love you, sir. Thank you, Brina. And you're right, there's nothing I can't achieve, especially with you by my side, Brina. I know I will be able to get it out by March 20th. It's just 3 days might not seem like a long time, but in the grand scheme of things, 3 days. I wanted to give myself probably an extra 3 to 4 days to do finishing touches on the trailer, and to go and do finishing touches on the store itself, and do the last bit of editing, and you know, just to kind of like check any I guess loose ends, if there are any. But now that I'm 3 days behind work, it's like now it starts to make sense, right? It's not that simple where you just finish stuff and then you click a button and then everything gets released. You need to double, triple, quadruple check everything and do the finishing touches, extra bit of polishing, and so on and so forth. Look at that, the music has changed too. Wow, look at that. Even we have deer. We have different animals now that we're in Natlin. Love you too, Crazy. I will always be here for you. Let me know if there's anything I can do. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. I truly am. No one fights alone. Well, I will rest after March 20th. Look at that, you guys. We have been waiting so long to go into Natlin. So long. And we are finally here. This is so beautiful. Wow, look at that volcano off in the distance, you guys. That is incredible. As you guys can tell, Natlin has a very, very interesting landscape. You guys can obviously tell it's like kind of like it gives me Africa vibes. Africa / like South America vibes. It looks like Brazil too. But anyways, ladies, I think this is as far as we are going to get here in Natlin. This is where we're going to leave it off. Next time we come and we play Genshin Impact, we will be officially starting the Natlin Archon quest. We will meet all of our colorful cast of friends here in Natlin. I just want to thank everyone who came out to the stream today. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I'm gonna go get some rest. I don't think I'm gonna pop another T3 because it would be like the third one I'm gonna be popping today, and probably not a good thing to use 3 of them in one day. But yes, Kyla, we have finally made it here in Natlin. So the first episode of Natlin, I could already tell you guys it's going to be a memorable one. You don't want to miss the first episode of Natlin. It is definitely action-packed. I will say that. So, with that being said, ladies, like I always say, I love you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for coming out to the stream. Always be kind to one another, and we will talk again very, very soon. Good night and sweet dreams, everyone.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was watering it every day.